Well, what do you think of the challenge this week going against a really high-powered offense?
I mean, they're one of the top offenses in the country. They've been putting up video game numbers, so it's going to be a challenge. They have, really, really electric players at all levels, on the field as far as tight end, receivers, running backs, and obviously the quarterback is playing at a very, very high level.
Yeah, and you saw him last year. I mean, and he's having such a great year. Where's he gotten better since the last time you guys saw him?
Yeah, we were kind of his coming out party last year, unfortunately. But you can see that he really worked on the passing aspect of his game, and he's so much more confident in delivering the ball and putting the ball where the coaches want him to. And he has a lot of faith in his receivers. There's not a lot of hesitation with him as getting his reads, going from the first receiver to the second receiver, even the third receiver a couple times. So he's playing at a high level, and you can see, how he's really progressed as a true quarterback, not just a dual threat quarterback.
Coach Strong said they do a lot of double pulling, a lot of motion, misdirection. Just how critical is it just to read your keys, keep your fits this week?
I mean, that's always critical. We didn't do a great job of that last week with a running quarterback. So obviously that's been a point of emphasis this week, with as dynamic as Houston's offense is. But that's always when we go and break down an opponent. It always starts with, trying to stop what they do best. They're a big-time misdirection team, and they have, guys that can hurt you going in all different directions.
Mm-hmm.
So, reading our keys and our discipline is going to be very big this week.
King can break it down with both his arm and his legs. Is there one specific area you'd rather take away?
Whatever works for the Bulls the best. Like I said, he's been dynamic in every aspect. If you really look at the numbers, he's probably been a better passer than he's been a runner. He's still a dynamic runner, but he's letting the guys around him kind of, carry the load for him as far as, doing the heavy lifting. And they have some, like I said, some outstanding receivers that he's very confident in. But I'd say he's playing at a high level as a quarterback and delivering the ball to, some of the explosive guys he has on offense.
Speaking of playing at a high level, you have two redshirt freshman safeties that are really coming on the past 2 games. I mean, what do you think of their play?
They've been, steady. They do make some mistakes, and that's part of the growing pains of where we're at on defense because they're young guys, and a lot of times they're seeing things for the first time. But they're aggressive, and they're going out playing with high energy, and they're making plays, that's giving us an opportunity to win. Obviously, Robert's interception really turned the game around, where he not only got the interception, he got the ball inside the red zone for our offense and helped us put another score on the board. In a one-possession game, those plays are critical. So both those kids are playing at a high level, and they're just scratching the surface as far as potential. I think both of them have a chance to be very, very, good players here at USA.
The UConn quarterback kind of gave you fits last week.
Yes.
King, he uses his legs as well. What did you learn from last week that maybe you could use this week?
That we have to do a better job of identifying the quarterback as a runner. Sometimes we get so, locked into formations that, and down and distances that most people pass in. But when you have a dual threat quarterback with a young defense, sometimes they get more locked in on the pass aspect. But, we have to learn the hard way when you have a true dual threat quarterback that there is still a run pass option no matter what the down and distance and no matter what the situation is. And it was a hard lesson to learn. In the film room, we hope and we believe we got that correct.
Will this be the best set of receivers you've seen so far?
This year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. And like I said, I'm not a numbers guy, but their numbers are pretty remarkable. As a high level, how high a level that they're playing. They have 3 or 4 receivers that can play for anybody in this conference, and they spread you out pretty good and can make plays when they get the football in their hands.
How did Greg Reed do last week? I mean, that wasn't his first rodeo playing there, but
it was under this regime. It was, and we knew it was going to be a little bit of a struggle when you take a kid who's never played under this regime, played true Mike linebacker, and you move him on a Monday.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to be a struggle, and we just had to work through it. And obviously some of the rush numbers were ugly, but it was an investment. We feel like he's going to be that much better this week. If we would have tried that this week, we would probably been, not feeling as good coming out of the game. But we knew, some of the issues we had with the running quarterback and some of the fits that we had with his first time playing were going to be, a little shaky. But now that he had a week of practice and had the game under his belt, he's been that much better this week. So we're hoping for, obviously improved production and improved integrity for Houston.
Great.